I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for the past couple of weeks, but I haven't gotten around to because obviously work and school, the whole 9 yards. Now, this is really nothing new for those who have been in MGTOW for a while. Those of us who have been in the Brotherhood for a long time. Now, this is more for those who are just starting out on their journey, those who are new to our Brotherhood, those who have taken the red pill, are going through the whole stages of it. Being self-aware, learning about hypergamy and gynocentrism, and so on and so forth. See, it's like I say, with everything there is a method to the madness, and the key is understanding the method behind the madness. See, whenever you hear someone talking about how broken the system is or how the system is in need of reform, on the reform part they're correct, but on the broken part, they're bullshitting. They're bullshitting themselves and they're bullshitting you. The truth is, the system is not broken. The system is functioning the way it's supposed to be functioning. What is it? Well, the sole purpose of the exploitation and enslavement of men. That's what the system is built on. I mean, don't take my word for it. Go on a search bar to whatever search engine you want. Type up on the search bar, Duluth model, tender years, VAWA. It's all there. No fault divorce. That's been going on for the last, 50 fucking years now and counting. Men have always been the target of exploitation and enslavement. And that's why our system is the way it is. Take for example male suicide. Yes, we know that men are the disposable gender, but at the same time, we are human beings also. We have thoughts and feelings and dreams and aspirations like everybody else. We're no less human just because we're men. And we have the power. We have the key. I mean, think about it. Why is it that society is so bent on indoctrinating us? I'll tell you why. Because a nation of self-aware and self-actualized red pill men pose a massive threat to gynocentric hegemony. I mean, why do you think women are always trying to invade our spaces? Why do you think women are so controlling? It's because they want all the power. It's what it's all about. Power and control. It's been like this for a long time now. Like Gamork said from the Never-Ending Story. What he told to Atreyu. People who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power. They want to destroy our hopes. They want to destroy our dreams. The endless nothing of feminism is out to destroy men. It always has been. That's the method. That's the mission. That is the truth behind the Matrix. They understand this, but they don't want us to understand it. That's why they keep men in the dark about female nature. They know that if we are awakened, then it's the end. Because once we stop playing the game is over. Like that. It's over. If enough men just throw down and say, enough is enough, we're not going to take it, then what can they do about it? They can pass all the laws they want, but as Turd Flingy Monkey would say, when hockey mask time comes, well, that's on them. You can only stretch that rubber band before it snaps. And to all the women out there that say that, oh, we love our men, we love them. I mean, if you really did love men, why don't you ever say anything about male suicide? Why don't you ever call out all the women out there that are acting on their hypergamy? Why don't you ever advocate to try to help men out when they're losing their families or call out all the deadbeat baby mamas that want to use their children as emotional collateral against men. You know, the single individual women that are doing this, you know, this isn't for you, but I'm talking about the rest of the orchard, the rest of the bad apples. I'm talking to you specifically. You know, I don't want to hear your bullshit about how much you claim to love men when you're not doing anything to call out all the bad women out there that try and hurt men. Or better yet, all the deadbeat baby mamas out there that want to use the children to get back at the father for whatever reason. You know, when you actually start calling that behavior out, then I'll consider taking you seriously and not a moment before. And honestly, how stupid do you think we are? Did you think, honestly, that at some point in the game, men would not catch on? Did you honestly think you could keep this charade up forever? If you thought that was the case, then you're even more oblivious to reality than even I would give you credit for. You're even more delusional than even I would have thought. But whatever, you know, I couldn't care less. I mean, MGTOW is here to stay whether you like it or not. I don't care, you can bitch and moan all you want, but MGTOW is here to stay. You can scrub it from the internet all you want, but we can red pill our sons, our fathers, our brothers, our friends, our cousins, our uncles, our coworkers, our acquaintances, hell, even our enemies we can red pill. MGTOW is here to stay. The red pill is here to stay. Whether you like it or not. We are here to stay. You know, the future is bright for us men. Yes, there's the issue with the collapse, but as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't call it a collapse. I would call it a reckoning. I call it a day of reckoning, because there will come a time when society and all those hypergamous whores will answer and atone for their sins against men. There will come a time when that day comes. They will atone for what they have done to us. You know, the future of MGTOW is bright. There's no other way around it. You know, sure, there's the concept of Brifold's Law, but like the saying goes, rules are made to be broken. Brifold's Law is not set in stone, and we are proving that. We are, by default, breaking Brifold's Law by having our own network. And that's what women fear. That's what they've always feared. That's why they're so controlling. That's why they want to invade our spaces. That's why they want to make sure men stay under the thumb at the plantation. Because they know that if they can't keep an eye on us, we are free. And a free, empowered man scares the living shit out of them. As it should. And quite frankly, I really couldn't care less. We're not your lapdogs and we're not your servants. You want a career? Then pay for it yourself. You want a job? Then get a job. Fuck affirmative action. You don't need that shit. Pay your own way in life. We don't need it. You don't need it. So, you want equality? You're going to get equality. The paradigm is starting to shift. MGTOW is only going to get bigger. Of that I am certain. And it's going to become mainstream. Sure, it won't become mainstream in terms of the acronym and the street sign, MGTOW, but it will become mainstream in terms of practice, in terms of philosophy. I mean, you have comedians out there like Trevor Noah and Bill Maher talking about, you know, how marriage is a failure, and why would you want to why would you want to let, as Bill Maher puts it, the state and federal government into your bedroom? And of course, there was Trevor Noah talking about the dangers of cohabitation. Those are two MGTOW principles right there. You know, and the next generation of boys that will become men, you know, they're going to learn from the mistakes of their forebears, and they're not going to get married as well. Some might get married. I'm sure that there are. I'm sure there are some that are going to be blue-pilled and others that are going to be purple-pilled. But I believe that the next generation that comes up will be more red-pilled than their predecessors, than their forebears. And that's what women fear. That's what society fears. You see, women serve as the conduit for which the state can extract our resources, destroy our prosperity, and plunder our wealth. But once enough men throw down and say enough is enough, we're not going to take it, there's nothing they can do. Like I said, when we rise up and just walk away, the game is over. We're not going to keep playing your game. You can try to force all you want, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work, and to try to force that on us, you're just wasting your time. Anyway, that's all I got for now. As per usual, please like, share, and subscribe. Donate to my Patreon. Links will be inside the description below, and thanks for listening. See you next time.